Hi, welcome back. Hi guys, remember please type your name and present on the chat box. Name and present on the chat box. Thank you so much. Okay guys, start typing also as soon as you finish. All of you start typing on the chat box, please. Your name, the appropriate name that you give for this. Well, now let's do it here. Okay, guys, start typing, please, the names that you would give to the story, the text, okay? Okay, that's mine. Each one of you, please type your idea, okay? The title that you come up with. Type it in here, please. Guys, now, do it right now, please. Class participation. Type the title you will give to the story we read. Type the title you will give to the story we read. Okay, good answer. That's a possibility. Noemi, thank you. Try to be creative. Remember, try to find a new way. The best way to learn and improve your English. Very good. Excellent. Who wrote this one? Nice. How to learn English without going, okay? Without goes ing after that one, without going. But very good, that's another possibility, thank you. Guys, continue. I'm supposed to be seeing 29 activities or names or titles or sentences. But if I can't, then it means some of you are not working. So, guys, type the text. Ivan, Isabel, Michelle, Emily, Roxy, Leslie, Alexis, Johnny, Carol,
Miss,
Noemi.
I have to put the title in
In the chat box. Yeah, but I'm asking you to put it in here, please. So we can choose between all the fast, which is like the best one. Fiorella, what's yours? Emily, what's yours? Gabriel Rivadeneira, what's yours? Isabella, advantages of, guys, not on the chat box, put it here, type it, annotate it. Okay, this is, like that. Best way to learn English, visit UK. Roxy, keep on writing on yours, okay? Anybody else? Ivan? No. Johnny? No. Ana Paula? Isabella? Carlos? Joel? What are yours? Fabricio, what's your title? Jose, what's your title?
I can write.
You can type it. Okay, say it. I can listen. Ways to improve your English learning journey, advantages of English and the way to learn it, how to learn English without use British, how to learn English accurately, how to learn English easily in other countries. Very good job, guys. Those are great answers. Let me, best way to learn is if you don't know how to speak it. Nice. Great job, guys. Remember, all these text keeps recorded. So I'm checking Alexis, Noemí, Clemen, Isabella, Fiorella, Carol, Ricardo, Leslie, Carlos, Roxy, Gabriel, Emily. The ones that did it on the chat box are Ana Paula, Carol, Isabella, and that's it. Thank you guys so much. The people I just mentioned, of course, are going to have their class participation points. The ones I didn't mention then, well, you will have to keep on working a little faster or better. Okay, guys. First of all, we are going to identify what type of text is that one. Do you have an idea of what type of text is the one you were present a few minutes ago? I mean, this one. Do you have an idea of what type of text? First of all, is this text fiction or not fiction? What do you think?
Not fiction.
No fiction.
Not fiction. Excellent. Inside the non-fiction type of text, we have several. We can have a research, we have essays, we have a presentations, articles, resumes. We have many type of texts. This one is a article. Important. In this text also, what do you think? You are being presented with an opinion or only facts?
An opinion.
Do you think you have we find an opinion? Okay, what is the opinion you find on this text?
They think it's better to study English in the UK, but if you don't have the resources, you can study in the country.
Okay, perfect. Actually, Nami, what the correct answer is similar to that one. Okay, the thing is that we are able to see the point of view of the person that is writing the text. Once you're able to look at the point of view clearly, directly, that means it is an opinion type of text. So we have, it's an opinion type of text. It has an opinion, it is an article, and it is non-fiction. That means it is a real text, a text that talks about the real world or a real situation, right? So we have three things that are terribly important. And let me type them in maybe here. So, type of text. No. Genre. It's informational, non-fiction. Non-fiction text. Opinion text. And finally, the type. Do you, first of all, after reading the text, what do you think is the main objective of the author that wrote this story? What is the main objective he has? What does he want to do? Do you think he wants to entertain? Do you think he wants to inform? Or do you think he wants to persuade?
I think that he wants to inform.
You think he honestly wants to inform the people about the experience he had, right? Very good, Ricardo. Excellent. In most of the cases, the non-fictional texts are going to have the purpose of sharing information, to inform, okay? Now that we know that the author's purpose of this, the author's purpose, okay, just it's white. Author, sorry, it's too difficult to write in white. We have that the author's purpose would be to inform the people, right? After that, now we know what is a genre. We know that it's nonfiction. It presents an opinion, and the author's purpose is only to inform, to present that opinion beyond trying to convince. It's not that he wants to convince us. He wants to inform about a situation of learning English that he has, right? With his own opinion, of course. So after this, tell me, what are the main ideas you find on this text? What do you think is the main idea? The idea, the most important thing, the message of the text. What did you get? What's the idea you have after finish reading?
That there are many different ways to learn and improve your English.
Excellent. So ways to, that's the general topic. And the main idea would be going to British or going to the UK is going to help us learn English easier and faster, right? Michelle, what do you think is a detail that tell us this is true, okay? That what is a part of the text you find that helps complementing this story, this theme of why this person says going to the UK is better for learning English? What are the reasons he presents on the text? Michelle, are you there? Tell me one detail from the text that is a reason for telling this is true. You know, the statement of going to the UK is better for learning English. Why? What are the reasons that the author presents? Michelle, are you listening?
Because it's cheaper.
Okay, one of the things it says, it's because it's cheaper than, can you give me the context?
Than going to Britain.
Okay, where did you find that information? Can you show me, or can you read that on the text?
In the third paragraph.
Third part, okay.
The second
Okay,
line. As well
this is
as
also a lot cheaper than going to Britain, but it's never possible to achieve the results while living in the UK. Have a good teacher in Italy. Okay, thanks, Michelle. Very good and accurate. There it says because it is cheaper than going farther in Europe, right? Number two, I mean, tell me another good reason. Gabriel, tell me please, what is one reason this person thinks or mentions for saying that going to Britain is helping you, is gonna help you learning English?
That you don't have to make many changes in your life when you go there.
Excellent, very good. In their cases, in the case of this particular person, he establishes as a detail that his life didn't change that much after going there. Okay, so we were able to find main idea, and we were able to find supporting details. Of course, each one of you were able to get one conclusion, okay? Okay, so please, I want you to type this or make a screenshot or save it any place because it is really important. This blue square that is over here, please do a screenshot or take a picture or write it or type it any place because I want you to have that on mind, okay? I want you to really have that on mind because we are going to do a project for next week. So I really wish we can work on this way, okay? Looking at the text, finding an appropriate title for the text, determining the genre of the text, if it's fiction or non-fiction, the author's purpose, if it's to inform, and the type of text that is missing, type of text. Type of text, which is informational text. It's an informational text. Okay, we are going to keep on working in this deeply, a lot deeper next week, because next week is all about reading. So I'm going to start explaining this. I just wanted to try if you were able to understand it today, and I think you're able to pretty well. Okay, so did you take the picture and or copy that or annotate it any place? Yes? Done.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, guys, so I am going to send you a link right now, and that is going to be the project we're going to have for next week. It's next week. Next week, yes. On, I would say Friday. Next Friday, we are going to have the diagnosis test, so each one of you can go to the appropriate levels, okay? So far, I want you to continue and really pay a lot of attention to this because something we have already talked with all teachers is that we are going to reinforce reading skills. So this analysis of the text and this reading, we are going to do it a lot. Reading is not only reading comprehension, it's also knowing the different types of text, analyzing them deeply, okay? So what are we going to do? Each one of you, I'm going to send you a link where you're able to find thousands of stories, okay? Many stories. And you can choose one of it, read it, and then you do the appropriate analysis. The analysis, I am going to teach you how to exactly do it on Monday. So after Monday, you're able to prepare one or two things, and we are going to start with the oral presentations. Let me check. Give me a second. So on Friday, we're going to have the diagnosis test. On Wednesday, you are going to do your oral presentation. And what you're going to do is to read a book or read a text. And a text, you get that, okay? Read a text, then the term, develop the analysis of the text. Then you will have to develop the analysis. Tell me, what's the author, what's the author's purpose, what's the type of text, and what's the genre. Okay, we are going to learn a little bit more of that during the 2 days we have, Monday and Tuesday. Okay, so, and that will be it. Then you are going to make a presentation where you're going to tell me this analysis, you're going to tell me the main idea, the title, the supporting details, que los supporting details son sentences que alimentan a mi idea principal, okay? For example, I would say having a cat is amazing. Many people like to have dogs, but I really like cats because I live with one cat and it is very clean and it is very cheap to find the food and cats are adorable. Okay, so I gave 3 details. Which were the 3 details I gave to say cats are good pets?
That are adorable.
They are adorable. What else? The food is cheap and they are clean. So those 3 details, these 3 reasons I gave, those are the details, the supporting details, okay? It's just evidence in the text to prove the point of your main idea is true, is correct. If you say cats are good pets, tell me why, tell me the reasons, okay? That is established on the body of the text. And finally, you will have to present a short conclusion, a oral presentation telling me, well, I read the story of 3 Little Pigs. And in the story 3 Little Pigs, it was this, and that. And you tell me the analysis in an oral presentation. Narrate the story, okay, or read the story, and then do the analysis presenting it to the class. That day you are going to be the teacher, okay? For those minutes, you're going to be the teacher and you're going to explain your classmates what the main idea, what are the details, and all the analysis, okay? So in order to understand that a little bit better, okay, well, it's not that I'm going to send the homework today because it is Friday, but you already know you have for Wednesday an oral presentation, and for Friday you have the diagnosis test. Okay, that's what we're gonna work with next week. Okay, I'm going to show you a short video about how to do the analysis of a text. Pay attention, please. Let's go. Oh God, sorry, I haven't paid premium.
When we read, our minds do some amazing work. We make connections, ask questions, and use the text to support theories. We think about the author's craft, purpose, and perspective, and we compare and contrast characters, themes, and arguments made. When we do all of these things, we are analyzing the text. Text analysis is the process of responding to or writing about literary or expository text. These responses must include evidence from the text to support ideas and claims that are being made. When you analyze the text, there is no right or wrong answer.
It says in here is exactly what I was saying. You need to present evidence to support your main idea. You put a text, you put a title, and you say something is amazing. You have to tell me why. You have to tell the reader, the person that is going to read your text, why. This is the best movie ever. Why? Tell me the evidence. What's your evidence to say that that's the best movie?
Text analysis is not a summary, restatement of the text, or a piece of opinion writing. It's so much more. After reading a piece of literature or an expository text, you must choose your analysis topic. Maybe you will focus on the characters and the connections between them. Perhaps you will concentrate on the theme and how the author's purpose helps you compare the overall message to the events that occurred in the story. Maybe you'll discover that the information provided in the article is weak and needs to be supported. How you decide to break apart the text is up to you in your analysis.
So once you do, well, in this case, it's talking about written analysis. In your case, you're going to be an oral analysis. You have to tell me, maybe in your story, there is an opinion you don't agree with. And what you're going to do is to change the presentation a little bit and say, well, this a piece of paper tried to convince me, but they couldn't convince me because I think the main ideas that it is presenting are not correct. They are not real evidence, okay? So this is what you have to do, okay? Now I want you to watch another video so we can see what are the different types of text, so you're able to determine where, if it's a informational text or if it is an entertaining text. This is too long. Okay, guys, watch the next one.
A pleasant day, everyone. Today we're going to discuss on different text types. As such, you're expected to do the following. Scan for logical connectors to determine the text type. Identify the different text types and classify different logical connectors used in the text. What comes into your mind when you hear the word text? Is it not a familiar term? How is it defined then? A text class is a piece of writing that you read and create. The kind of text depends on their purpose and meaning. So what are the different kinds of text? We have here first, descriptive text. Its main purpose is to describe a character, an event, or a place. The author visualizes what he or she sees, smells, and feels. An example of this we have, he was a big man with short curly hair, brown teeth, and a flat nose. A scar crossed his right cheek from ear to chin. The second text type class is called Instructive Text. An instructive text is written to instruct someone to do something, follow procedures to be done. Word is commanding and may use formal and direct words. Example, go to the end of the road, turn left, pass the store on the corner, keep walking until you reach to a park, and then turn right into Avenue Street. The third text type is persuasive text. The main purpose is to convince or persuade others to agree with the author's point of view. It contains justifications and reasons. For example, buy our new skincare product because it contains good chemicals that exfoliate and rejuvenate your skin. It has been clinically tested and proven safe for use by dermatologists.
So in this text, we can clearly see that they want us to do something. They are changing our mind, okay? That will be the difference between the opinion del otro que vimos, como que he agreed with going to as an experience, but he was not convincing us. In this case, it is telling us, it's actually in imperative type of sentences. Buy the new skincare product. Like a teacher telling you, open the book, close the door. Okay, like that. It's like an obligation, okay? So in this case, we can clearly notice they want us to do something. That will a persuasive text do.
Try it today. And the last text type is the informative text. It is a non-fiction writing to inform the reader about a specific topic. It is written using special text features that allow the reader to find essential information and understand the main topic quickly. This is an example of an informative text. The nicotine and other poisonous chemicals in tobacco cause lots of diseases, like heart problems and some kinds of cancer. In summary, class, what are the 4 different text types that we have just discussed?
Okay, what are the 4 types we just discussed? Tell me. No one.
Persuasive text.
Persuasive. What else?
Informative.
Descriptive.
Formative, descriptive, and one more. Is there one more, right?
Descriptive.
No.
Instructive.
Instructive. Very good. So like a recipe, right? Do this, do that, open the oven, preheat this, mix the onions with the carrots, okay? That imperative mode of sentences also it's applied on instructive text, like a manual for the TV, like the terms and registers of the people there, okay? Or if a new product when you buy it. For example, the manual of your phone, okay? That is an instructive text because it is given instructions. I think it's pretty simple, okay? So I am going to tell each one of you what is the project we are going to do. The project, as I told you, is to do all the analysis. Tell me the author, the genre, the type of text, the author's purpose, okay, and the title. Then you are going to tell me what are the main ideas, what are the details, and what is the conclusion of that verb, of that text. That is for Wednesday. So today I'm going to tell you which type of text you will have to start finding, start searching this weekend. Use your weekend to just research, very simple. The text está beautiful. I am going to keep it there. So on Monday, you already know what your text is, so we can start doing the next activity. Okay, so find a text. I need, let me see, Jose, Victor, Michelle, Fiorella, Ana Paula. You are going to find an informational text. Any informational text you want on any topic you want, no problem. Okay? Yeah. Fiorella and Ana Paula, informational text. Clement, Emily, Leslie, Noemi, you are going to find a persuasive text. Persuasive text. And Joel too. Joel, persuasive. Okay? Alexis, Carol, Roxy, Ariana, Juan, you are going to find a instructive text, okay? And me quedé por Juan. Iván, Johnny, Gabriela, Ricardo, Isabel, and Gabriel, right? You're missing. Are going to do a descriptive text. Is someone missing? Someone I didn't mention? Everybody was mentioned. Fabricio, did you listen? You repeat. Carol. Carol, you have an instructive text. Instructive. Okay. Jose, Victor, Michelle, Fiorella, y Ana Paula, informational. Joel, Clement, Emily. Oh my God. Leslie. Leslie and who else was persuasive, guys? I can't.
Me.
Noemi. Sorry. Yeah, persuasive. Alexis, Carol, Roxy, Ariana, and Juan, instructive. Ivan, Johnny, Gabriela, Ricardo, Gabriel, and someone else. And Isabel, descriptive text. Okay? So find a nice text. You don't, like something, you know, big, and maybe 1,000 words, 2,000 words. Okay? Between 1,000 words and 2,000 words, okay? Not less than that. It is not a paragraph, okay? It should be an article, an essay, something a little bit bigger. Of course, in English, I don't have to tell you that, and read it. So you already have the information on Michelle. Yes, informative, Michelle. Don't worry for those who didn't enter. Those who didn't enter will be worried for that on Monday. Okay, don't worry for them now. How many
So
words?
we
From
have to-
1,000 to 2,000. Sorry, Nomi?
We have to present you the text or only the
You need to have the text, of course. Maybe you can copy the text on a Word or, yeah, copy the text in a Word document and have it there. That's it. That's all what you have to do. Copy the story, read, of course, the story, and that's it. Individual. Everything is individual. Solamente que todos esos estudiantes is that type of text, but only that. It's everything is individual. Each student has one different story. Each student has